Times Square, the heart of New York City. Times Square, the heart of New York City. The place where lights flash, cars honk, and people from all over the world come to see the city that never sleeps. When you stand here, it feels like energy is everywhere. Am I right? The bright colors, the music, the giant screens showing ads and Broadway shows. People laughing, taking pictures, crossing street from every direction. It's loud, it's alive, and it feels like it could never stop. But imagine this. What if one day all of it stopped? No lights, no sounds, just silence. Scan the room slowly. That's exactly what happened on August 14, 2003. It was hot summer afternoon. The sun was bright, the streets were full, and the city was as busy as ever. Then suddenly, everything went back. Every screen, every billboard, every sign, they are all gone. The biggest power outage in North America had just hit. At first, no one knew what to do. The subway stopped moving. The traffic lights went over dark. Cars froze in the middle of the road. People looked up at the blank billboard, confused and very scared. Times Square, the brightest place in the city, was completely dark. For a few minutes, there was panic. Tourists tried to call their hotels, but their phones didn't work at all. Shops were closing early. Some people were stuck in elevators. It felt strange, even scary. But then something beautiful happened. A street singer, one from the many who perform on those sidewalks, took out a small candle. He lit it and started to sing. His voice echoed through the quiet streets. Slowly, people gathered around him. A few clapped, others smiled. Someone joined in with a harmonica. Taxi drivers parked their cars and turned on their headlights to light up the street. Store owners gave out water and snacks for free. That's a good sign. Strangers started helping each other. That's unity. Some shared flashlights, others shared food, even though the power was out. Times Square began to shine again, not with lights but with kindness. That night, the city looked different. There were no bright colors, no flashing signs, but people were smiling. They were talking. It was quiet, but it was beautiful. And when the lights finally came back the next morning, people cheered. They didn't cheer because the billboards turned on again, but they cheered because they had made it through the night together. That day, New York remembered something important. The light and the buildings make this place shine, but it's the people who make it glow. When we bring visitors here, it's easy to talk about the famous things, the Broadway theaters, the New Year's Eve ball drop, the lights that never turn off. But this story, the night the lights went out, shows the real heart of New York. It reminds us that even in darkness, the TC doesn't stop shining. Because the true light of New York isn't the neon signs, it's the people. It's the street singer with candle. It's the taxi drivers with the headlights. It's the shop owners sharing waters with strangers. It's a very small act of kindness that turns fear into hope. As guides, our job isn't only to share facts or directions, it's to share these human stories, the ones that make people feel the spirit of the city. So when you bring back someone when you bring someone here, yes, tell them about the billboards and the shows, but also tell them about that night. Tell them how Times Square went dark and how the people kept its spirit shining. Someone might ask, isn't Times Square just for tourists now? And I'd say, maybe, but that's not the whole story. Every bright light represents someone's dream. Every performer, every worker, every visitor brings their own story. That what makes this place special, not the lights nor the screens, but the people, the ones who give this city its heart. So the next time you stand in Times Square, surrounded by millions of lights, take a deep breath, look around, and listen. And always remember, even if every light went out again, New York City would still shine because the light we need most doesn't come from a billboard, it comes from us.